Welcome everybody to Demo Crazy. I still have the flu, or rather, I have a fever, and my God, has it been shooting up something awful today? Like especially today. Um, Bad Bunny canceled his thing, right?
Oh, he canceled?
I thought I read somewhere that the halftime show got canceled.
No,
That I heard of so
they
far.
didn't get canceled. They were just doing firework pre-test the other day, bro.
Oh, good, because like I read somewhere in my news feeds like breaking news: Super Bowl halftime show got canceled. I'm like,
No,
ain't
it looks
no
like it's
way.
still going.
Hmm.
Dude, because if
Probably
they
just
if they
Republican
actually
media to try to be like, "Hey, don't watch it."
yeah, because like this stuff has been an agreement and stuff on there. Like for them to cancel it and then they get another show at the practice and everything, that would be like almost impossible. Like if they were gonna cancel this, they would have canceled it like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
watch what? The fucking Toilet Paper USA's halftime show thing?
Oh yeah, but Kid Rock with his song about it's like, oh, you
Underneath,
say it's statutory, but it's mandatory. Like that's not helping your cause, bro.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh,
They didn't think about that before they signed him up.
it's so nice to see that, you know, Charlie Kirk and all that group are becoming so white supremacist, and now they're coming out as pedos, dude. Like, what in God's name?
I
And,
mean, that song is old. Like, we've known this about Kid Rock for a long time.
well,
The thing
yeah,
is, we know this about all these people for a long time. It just, they were powerful and rich, but I guess also like it didn't even matter because Kid Rock didn't matter and Trump didn't matter until now they're in the presidency.
Yeah.
man, it's so, like, on top of being double dick dancers, they like it's it's so weird. Like Dave Chappelle said it best. Some say the cucumber tastes better pickled.
Oh,
I can't believe that this is happening. Like I seriously cannot believe there are more people on the right that are defending molesters. Like you could be sexually mature when you're 14 years old. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh,
that's
go ahead.
no. I was like, some of them. That's what they've always believed.
Yeah.
They've still always believed pre-Civil War. I can grab me a 12-year-old and just wait it out type shit.
This is where we're at, and I hope the rest of the world understands that none of us are like the right wing, but this is where we're at in America right now. We are that desperate for any type of tale that they are willing to go to the fucking kid section and just wait it out. What the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with these people? I mean, like, just you can't. My brain. Ow, fever. Someone talk. I gotta miss this.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they've been. And it's, I guess, more evidence, not like you need anymore, that, like, the people in power are fucking ancient because all these, like, 80-year-old dudes all married their wife when they were like 14 and they were 18 like 50 years ago. So they're like, yeah, no, this is normal.
Do they like justify it by saying like, oh yeah, they're young, but we got to because we got to save them from the world, the heathens. Like if we let them actually develop and become independent thinkers, that's dangerous. So I'm saving their souls while they give us white babies, and then I relegate them to the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's sad, but yeah, basically, because if they had any chance, it's their constant fear of rejection too.
Hmm.
Because if anybody can have any form of thought to be like, "Yeah, you're creepy," then they're like, "No, I don't want you."
Yeah.
Well, that's like the whole red pill movement. Is it's like you should be able to take what you want because it's easy when you get to take what you want because like, there's no rejection, right? Oh yeah, I don't find you attractive. I don't care, bitch. I'm taking what I want.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sad.
Like if the girls that they go after and like predate knew that they had literally any better option than like these fucking assholes. Like the guys know, like they have to get them while their brains aren't even fully on yet, because like anybody would just be like, no, you're a terrible person. I don't want you.
Well, you see, like those Reddit threads where it's like how, like, you know, especially after the first time Trump took office, people put on their dating websites like, "If you vote for Trump, I don't want you," but they'll still swipe on them. And then when they ask them, like, "Oh, who'd you vote for?" Whatever, it's like, I don't like to talk politics, or I'm not political. Let's try to
Yeah.
hide that shit, and then they get mad, like, "Well, why? It shouldn't matter. Like, why do you care who I voted for? Like, it shouldn't matter." It's like, it matters because that's exactly how you feel everyone should be treated. And like, maybe you're the exception to the rule, but how good you're gonna feel like, oh yeah, I feel like everyone else should fucking be this way. But for you, I'm gonna treat you special just because I'm fucking you.
Yeah. Well, and then like I know it's been said a lot before where even like 10 years ago, people could be like, oh yeah, I've got different political beliefs and stuff. And like that's fine. If you disagree on like how we should spend like taxes and like what we should fund, yeah, sure. Like we could have some romantic thing. But like now people are like, oh well, yeah, I'm right wing, but we can still like be romantic together even if we have disagreements. It's like, yeah, but you don't think that like Mexicans and black people are on equal footing is like the white race, and you think gay people are like an abomination. Like that's not like a kind agreement. You don't think that like we should exist.
Yeah,
Like,
Right? Or how
you.
you treat your body, or
Yeah.
like trans people are ruining everything. It's like, bro, you don't even know any trans people. You probably don't even know one person, trans person, in 100 square miles of you. How are you so afraid of this crash and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just goes like you two hit the nail on the head. You could have different political beliefs circa 10 years ago. But nowadays, you actively voted for a party that not only overturned Roe v. Wade, they got rid of affirmative action, and now they're saying like, and now they're not even going, and with the ICE rates that are going on, being able to enter people's houses without a warrant. With we're literally watching the Constitution get like fucked over hard after
Yeah.
we were warning you for so goddamn long. Now you're pissed off that people won't give you sex. Get the fuck out of here, you bigoted piece of shit. And women are extra retarded for voting this, and they're just all like, I didn't vote for this. Yes, you did, you dumb broad. Like, good lord.
Like one of the things that annoys me the most is like I feel like the right is just constantly trying to make things worse for everyone who isn't just like straight white males. But then like on the left, we're like, no, we want to help you. Like the economy is ass. Like jobs are impossible to get right now. Like we want to make your life better. We're trying to help you. Like let us help you.
No, it's exactly that, and it's just like it's not even that the right is helping straight white males. It's only helping straight white males that are rich,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's just like everyone else is getting screwed. And it's like, hey, we were trying to help you to make everyone be more prosperous, but it's like, you know what? Used to have 90% of the power. Now I only got 85% of the power, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna throw a tantrum over the 5% that I lost.
Well, and now like they are fully in power. They've got control over everything, and like they're not making things better for anyone. They're just like making things worse for their enemies. Like I don't know. It's that old thing where it's like they would gladly eat shit if like a leftist had to smell their breath. Like they don't do anything productive. They just tear shit down and make things worse.
Well,
Oh, yeah, but they're not going to fully realize that until they get what they want, and then they look back and they're like, "Oh no, I can no longer get what I want."
Yeah.
But it's they keep making this deal with the devil, and it's just like the thing is go. For example, with Trump, how many lawyers have put their careers in jeopardy to help this guy, and it keeps getting screwed over. And you know you get screwed over because all the people who worked for a casino screwed him over. And like everyone keeps trying to jump in line to help this guy who you know is gonna screw you over.
Well, hell, even me and few people that I've talked to that were looking forward to trying to move forward in law. Most of us are all like, is there really a point? Because the whole law is going to be restructured. So anything we're going to learn is going to be like, oh, well, now we're in court. All that I could just toss out the window.
At least we can play the victim card when shit starts hitting the fan. These idiots that actually voted them in, that they're playing the victim now, and we're just all like, shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck
I mean,
Well, I can get some of the ones who were born into families where that's all you've ever heard. I can get those people because if you've just been in an echo chamber of pure Republicans, your TV's been Republican, you know, your parents have been specifically having you hang out with your more Republican other associates, I could see how you could fall for stuff and then only recently be like, yeah, this is bad. But if you're a person who everybody was around you telling you actively, showing you facts and everything, and you were still like, nah, yeah, I can't really feel bad for you because you weren't in a delusion. You were head on in there. Someone who was deluded, I could see it. There are people who aren't as educated in the country. It's understandable. You can easily be tricked when you're not. But if you are educated and you're still on that side, why would I have sympathy?
Well, and so much of it is like, I feel like they just willingly chose this. Because, like, even if you are diehard Republican and, like, that's all you've known and that's what your family are and, like, you want to stick to those values, you have other choices other than Trump. Like, they could have switched over to literally anyone else at any point.
Yeah.
But, like, for whatever reason, they're just like, no, we need to stick with Trump, like, him specifically. And, like, that is the thing I don't understand.
But even if you were like in his cult and grew up and that's all you know, you would think you'd be smart enough to realize, like, cool. Well, even if you watch Fox News or whatever, of course they're going to tell you, like, yeah, we control it all. We're doing all this stuff. We're doing these great stuff for the American people every day. So if you believe that, why wouldn't, like, now after years and a year, your actual life is getting worse? Wouldn't you question, like, I thought we have all of it. They keep telling me on Fox News all the great things the president's done. So why is my life not getting better?
But see, that's the defense that they use to get him in office in the first place.
Yeah.
Because everybody advocated about how improving, but feel it was improving. So they went, well, Trump's over there. So, and then they just overlooked how the first time he was there went.
Yeah.
I would just feel like, God, man, like, you got to feel yourself being suckers, bro. It's like, I have no money, but yet you have fucking JD Vance out here using a whole airplane to bring his own food to fucking Italy, which makes no goddamn sense.
Like, it's so sad that this is the first time we've had a vice president that's very rarely actually in the country because he's always traveling somewhere with his family, and then he only pops up when it's like, oh no, there's a problem. I have to come back to make a statement. And then after that statement, he disappears again out of the country.
Yeah. Well, and then he's, like, off doing, like, weird side quests and shit. Like, I don't know. He was at the Olympics with Jake Paul, like, yesterday or the day before.
So fucking, like, what the fuck was that?
Like,
he's out there with these people side questing with a huge ass motorcade, making the actual athletes late to their own events.
Yeah.
Because he's still hoping that once Trump kicks the bucket, he can move right in and feel comfortable and still have all the influencers and stuff on his side because he actually is younger.
I mean, we'll see how well that works for him. Trump still refuses to, like, back him for...
Well, but I mean, if Trump's dead, then democracy still moves forward. Trump's the problem with democracy. So he'll then suddenly advocate for us to follow the Constitution.
I'm still fully expecting...
Which means he gets power.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still fully expecting AI Robo-Trump.
What's going to happen is we're going to suddenly flip the moment he dies. Because everybody's going to be like, okay, back to what we were doing. It's fine. I need to maintain my power remember the chain of command. Like, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
AI
yeah.
Robo Trump? Whoa, hold on, wait, I gotta hear this.
No, I'm just fully expecting, like, when Trump goes, when he finally dies, they'll be like, nope, we actually backed him up. We've got AI Trump. He will be our first robot president. Trump
You know
will
what?
be our new president forever.
Dude,
I
that
mean,
would
that
be
makes you on, but...
Dude, that would be so hilarious because it's like, yeah, like you said, JD's only hope is that Trump dies in office so he can kind of get some power and kind of run like a cummy bit. But then he'd be trying to like, yes, it's finally my turn. He's trying to step up to the podium. Next thing you know, Caroline Levin pulls out this fucking crate box. And it's hey, Trump robot and I would pay $1 million to see JD's face.
It's gonna be like the Futurama, like head in a jar, just coming out with like
Oh,
a chair
God.
from behind.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
And then JD Vance is just gonna freak out, throw a tantrum, and then just fucking fuck his couch in his office.
I totally would not put it past him that when he dies, they suddenly break out some will, and he's trying to act like he could just transfer it the fuck over.
Yeah.
I personally would like to see AI Trump and how AI Trump handles the Epstein files, because that fucking orange dick is still bitching about the Epstein files, despite the fact that
Given he's AI and he's Trump, wouldn't he still incriminate himself?
Probably, yeah.
yeah,
Because he's just going to be like, yeah, I was there, but I wasn't supposed to be there. And that's a lie, and it was a hoax that I was there. But I saw him over there because that was the greatest sight that I could ever see.
He was like, I was there at Epstein Island, but it was only because I was trying to stop Bill Clinton from penetrating these girls. And I was like, Bill, no, don't do it.
I would kill to see the Clintons commit perjury and say, yeah, we were there on Epstein's Island with Trump. I was Bubba and he was blowing me.
Well, we're not going to see it because it's not going to be public.
I mean, but technically, if he did do that, that's going to get us what we want. Because even Comer will be like, we have to call in Trump.
Yeah.
Because you can't just be like he's lying. You'd be like, no, you have to. Maybe he's telling you. You got to bring him in. You got to prove it's perjury.
Yeah. I mean, again, though, like, it's not going to be public, so who knows?
Yeah, no, that's how they always want it. Because if they can't con them into saying something that they really want, they don't want anyone else to hear. But if they think they could catch them, then yeah. But they know you're not going to catch Hillary. You're not going to. And Bill doesn't give a fuck right now. What is Bill losing?
Yeah, they have
what is
nothing to
he
lose.
losing at the moment?
What am I gonna lose, Hillary? That bitch can poke and go to the polls somewhere.
Yeah. She was done back with Monica. So they're basically just locked in as we are business partners. So I don't know what they're going to use to make them like divide or crack or anything. They are their own organization at this point.
Well, the problem is Comer's smart enough to know, like, the live TV, horrible, because it's like, it can't be like other shit where Fox is like, we're just not going to televise it. Fox knows, like, oh, yeah, the right wing wants to see the Clintons get investigated. If it's on live TV, they can say anything. And they can't really block it out. And then I got to fucking do this fucking damage control afterwards.
Like,
Yeah.
imagine like Hillary going up on stand, right? Comer's talking about like, okay, can you describe your time on Epstein's Island? She completely shifts focus. She's like, okay, let me explain my email server once and for all.
I mean, technically, that's the Republican tactic.
Yeah.
But they do all the time. You ask a question, and they're like, well, what about this other thing over here that we need to talk about? They could do it, the whole thing. And if anybody gets mad, they can still bring up, hey, what about these other trials that you... Because still, my whole thing, how the fuck do y'all still have Jim Jordan up there?
Right.
And that subpoena is still sitting there.
He's sitting there.
Trying to call someone in.
He's sitting there. He hasn't done anything. He's been a representative for what? At least 12 years.
Yeah.
Probably more.
Yeah,
He hasn't done one bill, like one bill. Like he could have did a goddamn. Let's do a snack chips in Ohio bill. Like doesn't he hasn't done shit. He's just
all
up there.
he has done is stammer through everything
Mm-hmm.
and not wear a jacket when everybody should be wearing a jacket.
I don't know why that pisses me off so much, but that fucking annoys me. Wear a jacket.
It's a big with jacket in his face. Like he has like a punchable face, and without the jacket, it adds to his smugness to his face. Like it gets to Scott Jennings level punchable face smugness.
Well, I mean, at the same time too, if you have one of those faces, if you're eloquent with your words, you could at least be like, okay, I see how he's getting by. But when you hear him speak, you're like, how'd you get here? Who let you in?
Well, and then I don't know. They're like, "Oh, Zelensky doesn't wear a suit. He's not professional." It's like Jim Jordan.
Yeah, besides, Zelensky's in a fucking war right now. Why would he dress appropriately?
Yeah, I'm like, if he came over in a suit in the middle of the war, I think we would judge him similar to Putin, who would come over in a suit in the middle of a war.
I was gonna call I was just gonna straight up say if I see him in a suit, I'm gonna be like, wait, you trying to be Nick Cage from Lord of War? What is this?
Well, I mean,
Right.
if they want to be all, because that's what's weird to me too. In the right wing, why would you be mad that he didn't have a suit? Wouldn't you prefer for him to come out looking more working class or blue collar, or like he's been out there with the troops?
They know that they don't have any like good actual points to attack him on, so they just go for literally anything that they could go for.
Well, it's like Obama with the tan suit. It's like wear a tan suit, like, but it's still a suit. It's just a different color. But we only like black and blue.
Oh,
Don't
don't let
come up
me
here
become
wearing
a fucking
tan.
president. I'll go out there in a red suit. I'll fuck their minds up.
Right, a red suit. I was like, I'll come with any color suit and shit on there. Why? Because I look goddamn good in this shit. You're just mad because you can't pull this shit off.
I will customize every form of wearing to red. They will hate me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. You customize your stuff into red. I'm sorry. Keep finishing your thought. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm done.
All right. No, I was just gonna say, if I were Obama, I would fight fire with fire. After that fucking chimp commercial thing came out, I would show up. I would show up in orange skin with that decapitated Trump head, a la Kathy Griffin, revenge, bitch. You know what I mean?
Now, if I was Obama, with the stuff on here, know what I would do? I would just start going copying fucking Trump's fucking dumbass blue suit, red tie, and show you how it's fucking supposed to look every fucking day to make him more fucking jealous.
That would be better. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, because like, who wore it better? And you just get the magazines posting these up together with Trump leaning at a fucking 44-degree angle at a podium, and you have Obama there, and it's like Trump, I don't know, seems to be, it was interesting that it's like he's not really standing up that much often. He's usually sitting down. How come he hasn't been golfing anymore? Like, his health is going down the hill. I mean, soon he'll be with Mitch McConnell on there, and hopefully they both can go at the same time.
Because if he takes 2 strokes, those cankles are going to explode.
I was going to say, didn't he reveal his cankles again? Accidentally?
It's the grossest sentence I've ever heard, but yeah. His cankles have been revealed.
2 cankles, 1 cup.
Because
he's out here shitting. Everyone saw that video when he shit in that White House preference, and people were smelling the back of that shit. My God,
I love the people in the front were just like, get out, go, everyone.
Right? It's like, I would be like, bro, this must be the worst job ever. It's like, the closer you are to the White House, the more you got to stand around, hear this guy shit his pants, be asleep, and an incoherent fucking asshole. Like, this is like the worst type of job.
No, this is why we don't see Linda McMahon. We hear rumors of her. She's nowhere. You do not fucking see her. Like, everybody else is all up in front and center each time he has a meeting or something. Do you fucking see her? Do you even see her in the goddamn room? She's like, nah. I don't need to be there for that. I could just watch it. It's cool.
Fucking, well, yeah. At least you could look. Shit, I'm trying to like there's no proper way to segue into it, so I'm just gonna shift gears. Fuck it. Is there any news on like Savannah Guthrie's mom?
No, I don't think so.
No, I saw
Not anything significant that I've seen so far.
I mean, we all saw like her do the response video. They had stuff on TMZ saying they got a letter, and there was like 1 or 3 letters. They don't know if it's the same as FBI and everything. But from reading other people's stuff on there, and I would have to kind of agree, like maybe not 100%, but it might have something to say something. They think it was her sister and her husband that took her mother.
Well, why though? Like,
I mean,
Well, it's less famous, get money. It's always kind of tell us all the time, bro. Like, you're a siblings. One's famous, you're not. They have money. You know, you try to mooch off of them, they say no.
But
And then
at
all
the
of a
same
sudden, you
time-
start thinking, like, why are you so special?
my only thing though is like, if that's the case, why haven't they found them yet? Like, this is like the most high profile
yeah.
Yeah,
thing. Like,
because that's what I was gonna say. This is the worst time to try and kidnap somebody for ransom. With the current administration and everybody on high tension already, what?
But that's
You're
exactly
more
why.
likely to get killed than getting ransom money.
This is like
Yeah.
this is like this.
Okay, but that's why, because it's taking so long, right? Most people, professional kidnapping stuff on there, you already had them. You could have already got this fucking shit already back, right? But they keep dragging it out with these multiple deadlines and everything, which makes it seem like it's more personal.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna take if TMZ was the one saying, "Oh, we got 3 letters," yeah, I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt because it's TMZ.
No. They didn't get 3 letters. They got 1 letter, but they know that the FBI got 2 other letters. So they're basically saying this could be either 2 letters, could be 3 letters. It could be all the same letter because they don't know what's on the other people's letters except for the one they got.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then in what's her name? Savannah's, I guess, response, she like alluded to a letter too. So
Yeah, because I remember she was there mentioning that they had heard about a letter.
Yeah, so they got letters. That's what I'm saying. Like, so other people with different letters, but the FBI don't want people discussing what's in the letters. So you don't know if all the letters are the exact same, or is it different instructions to different people?
Yeah, and like to be fair, like well, not to be fair, like this is your generation's like Jean Benet Ramsey, and like Jesus, when that happened, like everybody stood still, and then we found the end result. I'm not saying, you know, the mom's gonna die and the case is gonna go unsolved, but the similarities are kind of there if you think about it.
I mean, I kind of assumed she's already been dead, unfortunately, because they said that like she needed medication like pretty much daily, and she only had like 48 hours before that would be like a medical issue, and it's been longer than that. So
Yeah, and
Plus,
she's
they
like
did
80.
find blood at the scene at the time. So
Yeah.
Well, she's like 86. You know, depending on the shock or whatever of her distress with the medical issues, like, and you obviously can't just fucking go to a doctor. You probably don't have a doctor in your circle that's like, help me out for this ransom victim. Which then your only hope then is if it really is the sister and her husband, because they're at least probably taking care of her,
yeah,
which is sad. Which is sad another way was like, well, the mother might be okay, but then again, my own family members did this, so.
but at the same time, given that fact too, that could be why there's such a long delay, because she might have died and they didn't expect it because they didn't know about the medication or anything. So now they can't fully do the ransom. So now they're just kind of
yeah.
doing stuff to avoid getting caught.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel
Or
like in
try
most
to get the
ransoms
money.
too.
Trying to
Yeah.
get some money off of like life of proof of life. So it's like we cut off a finger or whatever. Let's get the most money out here before we show that this person's actually dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like in most ransoms, like they usually just kind of go ahead and kill them or let them die like immediately, and then they just like pretend that they're still fine even though they're not. So I don't know.
I'm not gonna comment on. I'm not gonna comment on that. What I will comment though is like the sister husband situation. Like the what I mean by that is that's a plausible conspiracy theory, much like the one about. Well, yeah, about the one about. I don't remember where I read this. Apparently, they're saying Trump ordered her kidnapping, but then again, Trump also apparently ordered Epstein's killing. So I'm just all like,
Well, I don't figure that one because at the same time, he has also actively put out Kash Patel's ass to go look for. And although I would say Kash Patel's incompetent and that would be the plan to hide it, there would be no need to make a public spectacle of it if you did it. You could just keep quiet and no one would even suspect you.
agreed.
I mean,
So I don't think he did it just because he piped in for attention.
with Trump, I think like even though he benefits from some stuff, I would honestly believe like there was other people that wanted maybe Epstein to get killed, and maybe they floated ideas to Trump, but Trump didn't really remember it. But he also didn't stop it because it benefits him, and just looked the other way or everything. Or he could have been told after the fact, and they know like he'll be convinced. And I would believe that because it's like, yeah, he benefits from him. Do I think he's really smart enough to pull off by himself? No.
Yeah.
Just like I don't think he was the mastermind behind his fake assassination. I think someone had started a plan, and he was like, "Will this be good for ratings?" And they were like, "Yeah," and he just went along with it. He didn't understand shit.
Or granted, specific to his administration, someone else could have just did it and just didn't tell him.
Yeah, like
and he
there's
just rolled with
so
it.
Flat out just couldn't. He just may not the fuck know. And
like
then
there's
somebody
so
else-
many people that would have benefited from Epstein just like disappearing. Like it could have literally been anyone with power.
Yeah, and they know Trump's not going to care because it benefits him too, and he's just like whatever.
And he's already got enough stuff on him, so why would he admit? Why would anyone believe him? Basically,
Yeah.
it's the perfect patsy to throw someone on because even if he told the truth and said I never did anything, why would you believe Donald Trump?
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, I honestly believe, like, when you're talking about now, it's like, okay, well, honestly, if he actually did it, I can see him being dumb enough to be like, yes, I agree for the assassination of this because this guy, he's too horrible of a guy to keep around our children. I'm protecting my children. That just proves that I was not an Epstein files. I
mean,
believe that. You can believe that.
I still feel like Trump is so stupid that he can't like cover up anything on his own.
No, he can't.
So like if he knew literally anything about it, he would have fucking spilled the beans because he's so bad at covering his own ass.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's exactly like he. That's why it's like it's believable. Like maybe he didn't know because he's too dumb to know because everyone knows that he will spill this shit off of it. But they also know like, hey, if we go ahead and do it and then beg for forgiveness or let's spin it later, we can just get this guy to be along with us.
Yeah.
Agreed. Oh man. But fucking when you mentioned Vance and Paul, like wait, who got booed at that basketball game? Was it Vance?
No, JD Vance got booed at the opening ceremonies
Yeah.
when all the people came in, and then they had fucking NBC cut those feeds and take down the streams on fucking Twitch about him getting booed.
Yeah, that's
And it's just sad. Like it's like you like we're so great, but you know we're snowflakes, but we gotta protect the right wing from looking bad in front of the country because everyone hates us.
rightfully so. But man, this is where we're at in America, where you can't like fucking free speech exists for a reason. People like just let the fucking NBC of all fucking shows too, of all networks too. What the fuck?
Didn't they do the interview with Trump this week too?
Oh,
Or who was that? ABC or
I
NBC?
faintly remember some. I don't remember if that was the current one or an old one.
that's a good question. I honestly don't remember. But then,
Yeah, it was this week. He did an interview with NBC, and that was a fucking awful interview. They were just like jerking him off for an hour and a half.
Well, I didn't see that interview, but I already could tell the hits. Once again, 2020 was stolen from me. Why is everyone so mean to me?
Yeah, I mean, that's
great.
basically what it was. They were like, hey, the economy is not doing great right now. And he was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it is. All that polling, that's fake. Those are fake numbers. We're doing the best we ever have. And they're like, okay, yeah, cool.
Well, and also the Milan movie's doing great too.
Yeah.
Man, I wish we could have like our institutions like restored to their like former glory, so that way people can just say, no, this is wrong. Here's where you're wrong. Blah blah blah. Like that HBO interview Trump did a while back that I abridged, which was hilarious. Yeah. And he just, I can't. This is why my favorite news station is either NPR or AP. They have no stakes in either race. They just report it. Period. And now you got like fucking like 60 Minutes is getting right wing because of that fucking awful bitch. Then you got
fucking like, Barry Weiss. She needs to choke on a dick and die, even though she's a lesbian.
I kind of forgot she had a wife. I knew she was a lesbian, but it wasn't until a report they were like her wife, and I was like, oh yeah, she does have a wife.
Right? Because I'm just like, how is she still married? It's like, how awful is this bitch that's married to this awful woman?
I mean, officially, if she's the type sitting at the house, she doesn't have to be awful. She could just be like, Barry, send me money. I'm gonna just not leave the house.
Dude, I hope it's her wife. If she's doing that, I hope the wife is just taking Barry's money and fucking another person. Like, I hope her wife is taking her money and actually has another dude on the side that's fucking her.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just fucking 60 Minutes. Look what's going on with CNN. I mean, CNN was awful, granted, because it was like so.
Well, because the people who bought it over and took over, they wanted to go this way. And like, fucking Jake Tapper. Horrible. They got fucking Scott Jennings on there. Way horrible. Don't get me started on Van Jones. Fuck that guy.
I mean, they've had like Santorum and everything. The CNN has annoyed me for a long time because like I don't know, they've got some weird fucking obsession with we have to be fair to each side. It's like, well, okay, you shouldn't give equal time to literally everyone. Like, if one side is saying it's raining outside and the other side's saying it's not, like, fucking go outside, see if it's raining. Don't be like, yeah, well, okay. I think it might actually not be raining. Like, I don't know. They give too much power to, I don't know, the fucking far-right peeps.
Well, the thing is like, it wouldn't have been that bad if that was, like, their main philosophy, and they got actual incredible people. But they're doing this, and they're putting people like fucking Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, random Jillian Michaels, who was the biggest loser on the shit. Like, it's just these random right-wing people. Not even like you know who they are or they actually does something, so maybe they have some insight. And no, it's just some random D-list fucking right-winger guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even Farrah Abraham's trying to get into the fucking right-wing politics. I'm like,
I saw that. She's running for mayor. She jumped in way early, and I'm like, bitch, I still remember jacking off to your fucking first anal porn video. Like,
so
I can't take you seriously.
Fun fact, I have met/worked with her a few times. And,
oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
Look, she lives in Austin.
I gotta hear this. Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, yeah. So she like lives in Austin. And so way back when I used to work at like fucking, what's it called? Some office supply company. She would like come in to do prints and stuff. And I'd be like, oh yeah, like I know you, whatever, I met you. And then like years later when I did like a bunch of woodworking stuff, I used to do custom furniture. I worked with her a little bit because she owns a furniture store over in like Bee Cave. And so I did like custom pieces and stuff for her, and I've met her a few times. Fucking dumb as bricks. Spoiler, who could have ever imagined? But yeah, no, she's fucking awful. Like,
Yeah, then she's running for this mayor shit. I was like, what? When I first saw this, I'm like, wait, that bitch. It's like I literally saw her like dumbass fucking pregnant and teen, 16 pregnant, whatever that show was, 16 and pregnant, something like that. Teen Mama.
yeah,
And then I saw her video where she's like, yeah, I got these butt implants. I need money. I'm gonna do this porn on there where it's like, you can watch me get fucked in the ass. Okay, so we can still watch that. And as soon as they show her, I'm like, I still remember that you did this. Like,
well, no,
It's
so
like,
it's
I
not
can't
even
take
just
you
her.
seriously.
We've got the fucking ShamWow guy running for office in Texas here too.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
we do.
Yeah, like
I kind of just tuned him out, honestly.
no, yeah, out of nowhere, I'm just like, why the fuck are we getting these like C-list like fucking
Celebrity.
TV people? Yeah,
And that's why I blame Trump for, because like beforehand, yeah, you always got maybe a random person running for local office or whatever, and depending on like how big the town is, they might win or whatever. But it was like, oh, one off. But after this guy won and then won again, all of a sudden everyone just thinks like it doesn't matter what I did. QAnon shaman, yeah, I broke into the Capitol. I went to jail. As soon as I got out, I felt like I could actually run for Congress. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That one still baffles me because it's like you do see Reddit when you got out. You do know you were trolled the whole time you were in there. Why would you run for a position? What?
well, and then he was also one of the first victims of the whole like his base just cannibalizing themselves thing, because they were like, oh yeah, no, he wasn't actually a Trump supporter. He was like a secret leftist the whole time. He was like just planted there to make us look bad.
See, that's the thing about the right
that's the
wing.
thing, putting in the work because.
See, that's the thing about the right wing stuff on there. Like, you legitimately have to be crazy. Because, like, if you're going to be this a grifter, I can see, like, oh, I can get some money for a time. But it's like, bro, they're always going to make you go even more crazier and crazier. And either you're just a sociopath and doesn't give a fuck of what you say, or you're just legitimately crazy to
Yeah.
fucking
Well,
be there.
you have to be like Candace Owens. You have to make a whole list out in the week to be like, okay, I got to hit these points. And then just say them and then disappear. Don't say anything else. Don't engage. Just, these are my points.
Yeah. But she could do that because she has a rich husband to fly back on. Like, this shit all hits the ground. She could just get a rich husband and just get her like an independent thing, and she just be like, yeah, you know, these people turn on me, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to go independent. So she has a safety net. That's easy.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, look, as much as I like bashing on the right, it's not like the left is any better. I mean, look what happened with the shutdown that got averted. Like, people are pissed at Schumer, like, fuming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, yeah, of course. Like, look, this is why I like making fun of both sides of the aisle. No matter what you try to say, yes, I lean more to the left. I'll wholeheartedly own that. Like, I'll own like leaning more to the left because there are some things that I agree with: socialized healthcare, universal based income, etc., etc. But when you got assholes like Chuck Schumer and his hand puppet Hakeem Jeffries like saying what they're saying, I'm like, dude, man. And yes, I will say his hand puppet Hakeem Jeffries, because like, I liked him. But then more and more, especially when the shutdown got averted and he's trying to do damage control rather than actually like doing
Yeah.
something, I'm like, dude, no.
No, I actually had a conversation last night with one of my friends about like just kind of frustration with, I don't know, the whole like blue no matter who and like just supporting Chuck Schumer mindset. Like, damage control only works so much. Like, if we are just trying to mitigate damage, if they're doing like way more damage than we can solve, like, we're still shifting to the right. Like, it doesn't help if we stop them from taking like one more step forward if like that only happens after they took like 5 steps forward in the first place. Like it's not enough to just do damage control. We have to actively like stand for something and pursue positive change instead of just being like, well, Chuck Schumer's like the better option than Trump. It's like, well, yeah, that's true, but like we need to start fixing things faster than we are just like stopping the bleeding.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
the thing,
Like right now, like Schumer and his hand puppet said they're committed to stopping the Trump from like what was it, suspending the elections or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna believe you. Like, you're gonna have to actually like do something, motherfucker. All they do is goddamn talk. Very few times have they actually stopped them from doing. A good example, right? So they were just all like, after what happened with the ICE killings, they're like, we're not gonna support anything until we see some notable change. This, and this. Oh, we'll just give ICE agents body cams, which they were planning on doing anyway. And
Yeah.
and Smellocrats were toting that as a victory. I'm like, dude, if you read the fucking thing, they were already going to do that. What are you doing? What are you?
Well, and then when you ask them, they're just like, well, you got to vote in your primaries. You got to vote us in for power. It's like, yeah, okay, well, we do. And then you don't do anything once you're actually in power.
Yeah.
Like, we get
well,
you there, then do something about it. Like,
well, see, that's why exactly where it's like, don't like the right, but you gotta give them credit, bro. Like when they're in the minority, they still manage to stop the fucking majority's agenda.
yeah.
You're like, you're in the minority. You should be able to do the same. No, it's like I get it. Sometimes numbers don't add up, but when they had the feeling to keep funding ICE and DHS, we had the numbers, and you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Agreed. Like,
And now Hakeem Jeffries on his goddamn book tour. Like, bro, you're on a book tour? What?
like I said,
Gotta get that bread.
He just turned into Schumer's hand puppet, dude. Like fucking, oh my god.
And the thing is, I used to like Hakeem Jeffries. I was like, yeah, he's gonna be great. Like, I was like, years ago, I will say, like, maybe like 8 years ago, like, yeah, Nancy Pelosi should step down. Hakeem Jeffries seems like he'd be a good one on here. And then every year it's just disappointment. And now I'm just like, Jeffries out, Schumer's out, get AOC to take his Senate spot, get fucking Jasmine Crockett to take Pat Cruz's Senate spot. And it's like Jeffries is was he Maryland or was he Jersey? I think I'm thinking of Cory Booker.
No, you're
That's
Cory
really
Booker's
cool.
jersey.
But Keith Jeffries, New York still, right? I think he's like Harlem or whatever, right?
Who the fuck cares about it? Who the fuck cares about that goddamn hand puppet, man? Like, I'm so like just.
But I'm like, so if he's there, I'm just saying, like, if he's there, I'm like, bro, like, you can probably throw a rock and find a better person in his district
Yeah.
to run in his spot, man.
Lord, like, I'm fucking, oh my god, like the level of anger that I have for that man like it's nowhere near Trump level, but like if there was a Trump version of a smellocrat, it would be him, considering how much of a hand puppet he's become. You have a base, use it, you dumb shit. Defy like the will of Schumer and basically just say no. This is wrong. Here's why. Fuck Schumer. Like, just. And people are and smellocrats are wondering why they got their asses handed to them like when Biden was in power because of the fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, these people, like, yes, they went to these fucking fancy Ivy League schools. Yes, probably a lot of them got connections and whatever. Maybe not as smart as they are. But they're still smarter than probably most of the fucking average people. And they still have to see, like, even if this all was a grift, and they're going to pass some things down, do they not care about their own children or grandchildren? Like, maybe they don't care themselves because, like, oh, well, I'm 60. I figure this shit's going to take like 10 or 12 years, so it's bad. I'm just going to die.
I mean, they
Okay,
super
but what-
don't care about their children or grandchildren. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's horrible, man. Like, look, what's the point of building up this generational wealth?
yeah, I mean, that's just boomer mindset of like, I got my own, fuck you guys. Like, I don't know. That frustrates me so much. And I don't, that's the thing where it's like, I don't know how to start a conversation with you if by default, I can't get you to understand that you should care about other people. Like, that's kind of the level I feel like we both have to start at. And if you're not there, like, I genuinely don't know how to hold a productive conversation with you.
Agreed.
Right? It's like it doesn't matter for me because it's like I'm gonna be retired and go to Florida. It's like the Florida's sinking, right? The waters are cooling. I saw people saying like, "Oh, but it's so cold now because it's winter thing. How can we keep talking about global warming? Because you're fucking dumb as shit."
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And on that note, we are coming close to time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Demo Crazy. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, thanks for the huge jump for in view, because I was taking a look at my YouTube analytics the other day, and the one where we talked about Ilhan Omar getting attacked and stuff like that got jumped. I was like, what? Like, because since this podcast is available on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, like and even then on YouTube it's available on the main channel and the Hatchery. So like there was saturation. So I was pretty sure there would be like low viewership, and all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck is this jump? I'm like, oh cool, thanks everybody. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on YouTube, Amazon Music, and Spotify. You all take care later on. And please pray for my fever to finally die the fuck out. I hate having the flu. Boop.